Well, happy Monday. It's a very, very, very hot Monday here in Austin, Texas. We're having a little heat wave going on. Sad thing, it's not even August. But you know, I don't know if this is a good story or bad story, but either way, it is a story. And I don't feel bad for this person. The former gymnastic physician was stabbed multiple times at a Florida federal prison. Union official says the monster was sentenced to decades in prison for sexually assaulting gymnastics, including Olympic medalists. The monster, the disgraced sports doctor who was convicted of sexually abusing female gymnastics, was stabbed multiple times during an altercation with another inmate at a federal prison in Florida. The prison union leader said Monday. The monster that's 59 was stabbed twice in the neck, twice in the back, 6 times in the chest. Also suffered a collapsed lung in Sunday attack. Said Joe Rahias, the president of Local 506, which represents employees at the Federal Correction Complex, Coleman in Central Florida. Rojas, who has said he verified the information with the staff on duty, added that the monster was in stable condition. That's where the bad news comes in. I mean, I guess the good news is he gets to suffer while he heals from those wounds. The Federal Bureau of Prison said an inmate was assaulted at Coleman at 2:35 p.m. Sunday, but declined to identify the prisoners involved. Officials said that the staff provided life-saving measures and that the inmate was taken to a local hospital for treatment. No staff or other inmates were injured, and at no time was the public in danger. An internal investigation is ongoing, official says, adding that the FBI was also notified. The monster was sentenced to decades in prison for sexually assaulting gymnastics, including Olympic medalists. He is serving time behind bars for convictions in both state and federal courts. The disgraced sports doctor pleaded guilty to sexually assaulting gymnastics and other athletes with his hand under the guise of medical treatment for the hip and leg injury. At his trial, more than 150 accusers spoke out or submitted statements detailing his abuse. There's 2 crimes here. Actually, there's 3 crimes, but I don't care about the first one, where him getting shanked in prison. The first crime that really matters is this was going on for decades, and no one said anything. Then, of course, his crime of he finally got caught. I'm glad people spoke out because we don't need monsters like this, especially practicing medicine. Let's see here. In June 2022, the Michigan Supreme Court rejected the final appeal from the monster. The sport doctor also separately pleaded guilty for possession of child pornography. Mascard worked at the Michigan State University in Indianapolis based USA Gymnastic, traveling the world with elites of the sports. He's been housed at Coleman since 2018 in a unit with other sex offenders. Riles said it's unusual that this would happen in that unit. Riles added that he said that the employees shortage vacancies at the high-end security prison has left staff working extra shifts and filling other roles to the detriment of safety and security. And this is why it happened, Rose said. The assault against the monster, we don't have the staff. See, how much more is this? All right. The BOP has grappled with high profile prisoner deaths in recent years. Ted Kaczynski, the man known as the Unabomber who was serving a life sentence without the possibility of parole, was found dead in June in his prison cell at the FMC Butner Medical Center, North Carolina. Senior law enforcement said that Ted Kavinsky, who had been diagnosed with cancer, died by suicide. Former Boston crime boss James Whitney Berger, Berger was killed inside the USP Hazleton Federal Prison in West Virginia within 1 day of being transferred there. Bolger, who was 89 and in ailing health, was previously housed at Coleman. At Hazleton, prisoners had complained of the dangers of staffing shortages. In 2019, accused sex offender Jeffrey Epstein was found dead by suicide in his cell in the New York prison. Epstein didn't kill himself. This is the meme. Federal authorities said a recent report found that a cascade of misconduct, negligence, and errors by the BOP employees have allowed the millionaire financial was facing multiple sex trafficking charges the opportunity to kill himself. I mean, at least he's no longer here. At least one survivor of the monster of sexual abuse said Monday that the BOP must keep a tighter watch on him. The assault on the monster brings no peace to me personally or to the survivors. Spoken with today, said Sarah Klein, the former gymnastic, who said that she was sexually assaulted by the monster as a young girl. I want him to face a severe prison sentence, and he received because of the voices of the survivor. Klein said in a statement, I absolutely do not support violence because it's morally wrong, and death would have been an easy out for the monster. I urge the Department of Justice and the Bureau of Prisons to see that the monster is not allowed to escape in sentence and consequences of his horrible crime. Let's see here. He did not age well. Or maybe not. I don't know. I just wanted to see what she looked like. And of course, we had this tweet by Chad Prather, former gymnastic physician and convicted child molester. Monster was stabbed in the back and the chest in prison, listed in stable condition. I give the prisoners an 8.6, but next time I hope you stick the landing. And there's more monsters out there just like him. I think the issue is that this went on for so long. And I can't believe that he fell through the crack for so long. It's disheartening. It's kind of soul crushing. The fact that it lasted for so long, no one said anything, which is a very shock. No one inquired about it. It's definitely a embarrassing that it went on for so long. And I'm kind of glad that he survived because he has to heal from his injuries. And maybe they'll keep doing it. Maybe they won't. I don't know. I just don't want to give this monster any more time. That being said, that is my video for today. Have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.